met before we talk about those who achieved what they wanted. But there are those who set for this exam with expectations in mind and yet they did not achieve them. Question is, how do they manage feelings at this point?
That's a very good question. But even before I respond,
Yes.
allow me to congratulate every candidate who did exams, and the national exams for that matter. And some met the pass mark, others were below the pass mark, and so on and so forth. Now, that causes a lot of anxiety. And probably one thing you need to remember is that exams anxiety starts even before the exam comes, long before. And that is very important to remember. And then once the candidate is done, they are waiting for results. That's now a different level of anxiety. So it is very important that we are talking about it because it needs to be managed. The candidate, the parent, the guardian, and the friends of the child, everyone is waiting. And actually, everybody is very, very anxious. But it is important that when results come, especially for those who didn't meet the pass mark, they need to be congratulated. That should be the first thing. Well done. At least you did the exams. At least you went through the school system, leave alone even the exams. But we find it difficult to do so. Yet that is exactly what we should be able to do, so that the child does not feel, you know, it actually affects the child's self-esteem. And that is probably the worst, knowing that self-esteem is a driving agent of every person, including that child who did the examinations. So they need to be congratulated for having finished school in the first place. Exams is a different level. And by the way, the reason why I'm insisting that the child needs to be congratulated is because the exam alone, the exam results, do not define this child. And that is very important to remember by every parent.